This guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. Well, they call him the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee, not a prospect anymore. He's a guy who has fought for the UFC interim lightweight title. He has flirted with the 170-pound waters, still trying to get that total game together, but there's no denying the athlete there in Kevin Lee.
But he possesses all of that skill. Kevin Lee has tremendous wrestling ability. Kevin Lee has tremendous striking. He's a big, strong, powerful guy. Even if you look back to his UFC title fight, he was on top of Tony Ferguson in the mount, dominating until late in the fight he ended up getting submitted. But he is a guy that when everything goes right on a night, he can beat anybody.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 3 years apart with similar height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Daniel the Hangman Hooker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. It says advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lee's got the full mount. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Side control now. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here.
He
Nice
got his
punch.
foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Nice job, Kevin Lee.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Gets up again here, but hurting. And they separate. So 31 total strikes and counting, as you see there, have already landed for Kevin Lee.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Oh, nice.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts, and he finally has secured one.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt.
Oh, nice elbow.
Battle for position here.
Good body shot.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Great, nice way to go. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's still hurt. We come out, this is the game plan. Go after him.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Went back to the well with that hook to the body. Instead, it's blocked by Hooker. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Right hand punch to the clinch. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Missed with that right hand. Nice counter right hook there.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Hooker's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Oh!
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, straight right. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. gets caught with that punch. His chin is held off thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. Right hand on point. And both guys really throwing with authority. Trying to establish that jab.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Gets the elbow up into the target. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate. Oh, collar tie. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Big punch from the clinch.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Straight right hand, no good.
He can't break your will.
Good punch lands.
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, ow. Slams him to the canvas with authority. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. All right, side control now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, look, that's it. This is the final round coming up. I like what you're doing.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Swing and a miss by Lee. Hook to the head there by Hooker.
That is, oh, man, this dude is good. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
He's attacking guillotine.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Both fighters back to their feet now. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Uppercut attempt does not get to the target. Nice job defensively there by Lee. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes,
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keeps, wow.
And they separate.
oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Nicely done. Hooker's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. And he landed the right hand there. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his...
Lee's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, nice guillotine there. You gotta scramble. You gotta scramble.
And he's out. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. He blocks the shot. Just missed with that right hand. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Oh! What a 15 minutes put forth. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by majority decision.
All right, so you don't see that every day, DC. Majority decision. So 2 judges had it for him. The other had it a draw. 2 out of 3, good enough.
But it just tells you how close this fight was, right? It was so close that the 3rd judge didn't want to award it to the opponent, but he saw them as even. So this is a very close fight. He should be proud of what he accomplished tonight.